Hey, that walks me into the next one, which is Vanderbilt and Texas A&M.
It's a
Now,
bit,
Vandy has some issues with practicing early. They had a bunch of issues, with the COVID thing. That's Vanderbilt is that's an academic school right there in the SEC. Lo and behold, so they were very cautious. They may be working on the cure. We never know, but they play this Texas A&M team, and I'm high on this Texas A&M team. Jimbo Fisher, third year here. Now, Big Ragoo, no, I'm high on third year and fourth year coaches, and this one I get Jimbo Fisher with this Texas A&M team that was 8-5 last year and 4-4 in the conference, and more importantly to me is that their ATS was 7-6, and over under was 4-9. So good defense coming out of there. I gave them a on offense, 8 returners. It's a balanced team. They run just as much as they pass, which is always good when the offense is balanced. They're bringing in a talented 4-year starter, increasing with passing yards with this blocking he's going to get from this experienced group that they bringing back on at the O line as well. But this group right here needs to get a little better at pass blocking. They do pretty well on run blocking. They can improve a little bit on pass blocking, and that's what all they had all this time for, is to improve. So they got a nice running back setup right here. Going to be rolling dual running backs. And then they got the experienced wide receiver group, and of course they're Texas A&M. They got weapons down there, And to add to that, they got 2 tight ends. Now that tells you a lot when a team got 2 tight ends. That means they're willing to distribute the ball all the way across the field. They want to play the whole thing. So I expect them to be pretty high powered on offense. Now, last year the offense averaged 29.5 points a game, and I expect that to go up quite a few points this year going into this one with a defense that comes back in a 4-2-5, nice big size experienced group, played pretty good last year. They got some linebackers in there that could tackle. They're coming back. And they also got a very talented secondary with seniors on the corner spots on both sides of the field. So I think Texas A&M, just as much as Big Ragoo likes that Tennessee, I might have to go drop a little something on Texas A&M. I think Jimbo Fisher is the guy that might be able to change the trends over here at this team, and that they're putting all of spots together. They're in the third year. He's got a few tricks up his sleeve that he recruited himself, along with players that's been buying into the system, and this may be a time for Texas A&M, maybe not to win the conference, but they may upset one of the top teams this year in the SEC. So in this one right here against this itty bitty Vanderbilt school right here, who was already, tearing down, but they hold the world together because they're so smart. So I don't want to be too bad on them. They might save my life. But I think Texas A&M runs all through them, and I'll lay the 31 with Texas A&M.
wow,
Wow.
it's huge. Big number. Big. That's the biggest number on the board, isn't it? 31.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's friggin' huge.
You know what
Hey,
they say about that? The line setters can only set it so high. I mean,
yeah.
if they couldn't pick a spot by 31, they got to be thinking it's going like
Well,
52-0 or
you
something.
know what's comical about that? The line's 31, right? And the total's
Yeah.
what, 46 and a half?
Yeah.
I mean, what are they the only ones that are going to score any points in that game? Is that what they're basically telling you? Although, I think if you go back, I want to say 18. I think Vandy was like in the in the high 20s, low 30s point wise, and then last year I think they averaged like 14 points a game. I think the last 3 games they averaged 8 points. I was going by what I looked at earlier, but yeah, that's huge. I don't know, 31's a lot, and the total being 46 and change, 46 and a half, 46. There's not much room for error for them to give up an extra score in there somewhere. So I'm just saying, if you like the under, you got to lean towards Vandy. If you like the over, you got to go with Texas A&M.
Agree. Yeah, I think Texas A&M wins this pretty easy. I'm not going to lay that, but Munn's back. They should be a lot better. Their top receiver opted out though, Osborne, and one of their best linebackers, Hines, is out too. He opted out. So I don't know if it's that huge, but Mund was good, but he was kind of in pressure situations. He was good. He was grading like kind of junk time. He came back well during the year. I'm sure he can pick apart this Commodores defense, which it will not be good.
Yeah, I
But
think
I
they
don't
got
want to lay it.
one key piece. I think they got one key piece coming back on defense, and I think they got a brand new. And then they said they lost their best players on offense, which go figure. They lost their quarterback and a couple wide receivers. So they got all the new key pieces coming off of a productive 14-point a game season, and you got to start over there. So you got nowhere to go but up, I would guess. But
Yep, you're right. So yeah, that would be it. So Boss is on that. That'd be it here for me. It's just a lot of points, but it's college football, and I could see it. And the over/under, like you said, at 46, and the spread's 31. Come on, they're thinking, this is a blowout. This could be 50-7 or something. Just So
maybe first half is the best spot. First half, I'm not sure what it is, but probably first half make more sense.
Bench, and that might be a look. Yeah, you could get it maybe at 18. I don't know what it would be. 19. I can look it up.
We've been seeing in these matchups, like when Clemson came out against some of those smaller schools, it's 28 points the first half off top. So I think maybe 28 zip first half, that'll do it.
Yeah, I think what was the Clemson number? It was like 41 for the game, and the first half number was 35.
Yeah, but I'm talking about the week before that with Clemson. I forgot who they played, but the week before that, they came out, covered first half.
Wake Forest.
28. Yeah, it was 28-0. They covered that first half. I'm not sure if they covered the game, but
how about last week though? They were up 49-0, and the final score was 49-0.
Yeah, I don't know how they pulled that off.
0-0. Both teams, nothing. Second half. Zilch.